Hello, everyone. Welcome in. We're back after a small hiatus. This is Entropy Emporium. I'm Entropy. This is my Emporium. You know the shtick. This is the Weirdwilds War, our 5e actual play campaign. Before we get into the brass tacks, I have a couple of announcements. I haven't done this in actual months. I apologize for how choppy it is. First things first, as always, we are raising money for the Palestinian Relief Fund. It's bad. Everything's bad. We all know that. We're doing this to get a break from all of it. So in that meantime, while we entertain and perform and have fun, we are raising money to provide relief to those in Gaza. Please feel free to donate as you can and as you see fit. And in significantly less important news, we have a Discord server. If you are not in it and you would like to be, come hang out with a bunch of very feral nerds, including these four who are around. And the Tikov cast are usually almost always shouting about heroes and stuff. Come check us out, hang out, say hi. We're a very friendly bunch, I promise. And we have an ever-growing community. It's been very nice to see. But down to the fun stuff. I'm going to give my players a chance to go around, introduce themselves, and who they're playing, both to tell you and to refresh themselves because it has been some time. We are, as always, going to start with Kay.
Hey, you all. I am Kay Purcell. I do TTRPG stuff every chance I get and video games by day. My pronouns are she and they. I'm playing Brandon, who uses he, him. Brandon is a T-Fork and a Drake Warden Ranger. He's got my usual prop, has wandered away exactly when I needed him. But he's got a little dragon friend, Raldra Khan, cute little green dragon who comes and hangs out. And yeah, excited to be out of that terrible school and like in the mountains.
Thank you so much, Kay. That is going to bring us over to Mika.
Hey, hi, I'm Mika. I do things. That's all you need to know. Yeah, my pronouns are he, him. I like lemons, and today I'm playing Lemon Sour, who's a warforged barbarian who's slowly gaining sentient. I mean, I guess he's already sentient, or they're already sentient. He's learning about things like friendship and pronouns. Currently, they went from it's to they, them. And they're learning about the power of friendship as well. And
You're
fashion.
An incredible athlete.
Yeah.
Weird.
An incredible athlete who did, I think not the last time we played, but the time before that, received a boon from a mysterious man in a crown.
Yeah.
Not scary at all.
I call it friendship. I went to D&D Beyond. I made a new feat, called it friendship, added it in.
Excellent. Thank you so much, Mika. That is going to bring us down and around to Gina.
Hey, I'm Gina. I also do stuff sometimes, on occasion. Right now, I am playing Virina Sparashir, who is an Eladrin fighter, who is, she's never having fun, so.
Thank you so much, Gina. And last but not least, that does leave us with B.
Yeah, hello. My name is B Zelda, they them pronouns, and I am joining. I do things similar to K, tabletops by night, video games by day. Kind of makes me sound like a less cool Batman, but that's perfectly acceptable.
Cooler than Batman. Batman just beats up the mentally ill.
Truly, he's just like angry and flexes his wealth. If y'all have different feelings about Batman, come at us. I'm curious. But until then, I will be joining y'all playing Fern. They are a Herringon artificer, also a maker mage. She, they pronouns.
Officially a maker mage and officially graduated from Caldera Brass.
Yo.
am JT. I play everyone and everything else. We last left our heroes some time ago, preparing for a journey to take a caravan with the criminal Captain Cat of the Nine Lives gang through the Noctharim Pass. The Noctharim Mountains are a mountain range that separate Tainem from the northern rival monarchy Nevermora. Captain Cat has warned you all that this will be no easy feat. The mountains are confusing. He would have used the word. You have been traveling for some days now. The weather has stayed mostly fair, and you have officially entered into the pass of the mountains. The Scarlet Battalion is rare here, if ever spotted. The Noctharim Mountains, while in Tainem's territory, Kat would have reported to you, they are, for the most part, independent, unofficially, but because the mountains are so difficult to traverse if you are not in the know of the ways to get through or around them, the Scarlet Battalion has decided to just ignore any taxes collected as long as the output of the mountain's miners keep flowing. But we find you there. Bright sunny day in the overhead. Big sprawling mountains on your side. There is not a lot of greenery to go around, and any greenery that is are crawling plants, stuff that would grow up rocks and through any crevices and cracks.
I like these plants.
Yeah, so like that one is really cool. That one only grows on the north side of the mountain. So, you know, that's the north face. That one, if you chew it, it tastes just a little bit like lemon and it'll like freshen your breath. That one is just like nerding out. This is Brandon is so happy to be in the mountains.
Yes. Fern is taking all of the notes and trying to like keep up, but I feel like you're just like rapid fire throwing out information, and it's maybe a little scattered. Like it's not always like it's plants. It's like, oh, look at this geode, look at this. Naturally occurring.
So like that crack there, that means someone like tried to mine that spot, but like they realized like it wasn't good. That crack means that someone tried to climb it and their thing didn't like really stay in.
Much like my laptop, Lemon Sour is almost out of storage space, so he's now really retaining a whole lot of this.
Oh, buddy.
Brandon's just so happy. The little wings are just like flapping a little bit. The little tail is just kind of wagging. It's just like darting off, climbing a rock face, looking around, jumping back down. Just so happy.
Aww.
Oh.
Like a little mountain goat.
What's the weather like here? Like, I know that's not the most exciting question to ask, but to me it kind of sets like, I don't know, like where Mountain Pass can be frigid. Is it?
The sun is directly overhead, so it is not as cold as it could be. But as far as you guys have traveled through the pass, it is definitely cold. Probably around about 58 degrees Fahrenheit.
Okay.
That's like colder than what I'm used to, right?
Oh, for sure. 100%.
I thought so, but it's been a minute, so I wanted to make sure.
Yeah, I have a question. If Lemon Sour was built to fight in a deserty area, like I'm sure 50 degrees is fine, but like, would the extreme cold be bad for them? I guess we'll find out at some point.
Go ahead and make me a Constitution roll.
Right now for the 50 degrees?
Yes.
Okay. A Constitution saving or just straight up con?
Just a straight roll.
Oh boy. Okay. I zoomed in too much. 16.
16 is pretty good. There are... One of your joints is like creaking a little bit, but otherwise you are mostly operational and fine.
Okay.
Mostly.
Yeah, you guys spend the day walking. Eventually you come to a small cavern that Cat has carved a little thieves symbol into. Virina, you would know that They have effectively claimed this place for the Thieves Guild, this small little cavern. There are small wooden boxes that line the walls. If you look inside them, they contain various food rations and stores that would be kept here to feed any passersby. The night does fall. A fire is set in the cave. Oop, drop my die. Hold on.
I'm gonna say something silly. Can you actually light fires? Like, do you all just die of smoke inhalation?
You're not supposed to.
I've always wondered. It just never gets to come up, you know?
Yeah.
I mean, you can't if there's like a you know, you gotta have like a chimney. So like if it's one where there's like an outlet, it'll automatic. But otherwise, the smoke's just gonna build and go down and down and down and down, and then it's really bad.
Yeah.
You see that they've clearly thought of this. One of the people that hangs out with Kat in the sort of right-hand man sort of sense is a sorcerer. I don't know why that word left me. And they are just repeatedly casting prestidigitation at the smoke to sort of blow it out. Because the light is what would be giving you away in the nighttime. Nobody's going to see smoke flowing up through the mountains.
That makes sense.
While I check some things on your
Remind me, anybody can remind me this in particular. We are trying to stay low, out of sight, to avoid not the Red Battalion or the Scarlet Battalion, but who?
I mean, we kind of killed a king.
So like, but we're not. Do we have to worry here? I guess like. How far do our titles of how far does Virina's title of King Killer follow her?
They drew our faces in the clouds.
Yes, I remember that. That was a terrible day.
So, you are assumedly safe from the Scarlet Battalion here. If there are any Imperial soldiers passing through, they might recognize you, depending on which direction they're moving. The skyrite was not big enough such that any forward settlements in Nevermora could have seen it. So if there are Imperial soldiers moving from Nevermora through the pass to Tayyinem, you would be fine. However, if a Scarlet Battalion platoon happens to catch up to you, they will probably make an attempt on your arrest. The real dangers of this mountain are the people who live in it. They don't take kindly to strangers inherently. Kat has told you that the mountain pass would be mostly safe because they know the Nine Lives and they're familiar with them. So as long as you travel with Kat, you would be, for the most part, safe and free from any haranguing by them.
What do they look like right now again? Our friend, Cat of Nine Lives.
The Cat of Nine Lives is a human simulacrum. Now that you guys know that that's what he is, there are clear signs. He has hair that is sort of patchy almost. It is mostly red, but you can see there's like a tuft of white starting to crop up from the simulacrum's age. There are wrinkles on parts of his face that there should not be wrinkles on yet. You can see his hands are scarred and battle worn, and he carries at his side, with his sort of leather armor getup, he carries a greatsword.
Very cool. Okay.
As the night sort of progresses, you guys get settled in for the evening. Brandon, you are the only one who sees and hears outside the cave. There is just a little shadow whoosh right past the mouth of the cave.
You all heard that, right? And just gets up and starts for the mouth of the cave.
What? No, I didn't.
Goodness.
Oh no. Oh, I just wanted a rest. Okay, we have to follow.
Just gets to the front, just kind of peeks the head out. Just looking.
I feel like I should be the one to go. Yeah.
We don't know what you
Right, I'm the one
a
who's
whoosh.
built for battle. So
mean,
to protect my friends, I feel Captain, just give the
Yeah.
order and I'll do it.
You don't.
we don't know
Beep
it's
boop.
like battle. It's just a whoosh.
We've been over this. I'm gonna say we've been over this at some point.
Yeah.
You don't need me to order you. You can make decisions on your own. You can do that.
Okay. So should I?
Only you can answer that, my
Okay.
child.
Okay. Lemon Sour goes up to the entrance, sticks their head out. It's like on alert.
Go ahead and make
They
me a perception check.
Hand X out.
I as well, because I'm also
Perception.
looking.
I am not going to make one because I am not looking.
That is a 10.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yikes.
That's 26.
No need for me to roll.
26 and a 10. Brandon, you see sort of across the passway, there's a cropping of boulders and stones, and in the crevice of one of them, you can see two little golden eyes peering out at you.
Hey, it's cold. Do you want to not be cold?
The eyes disappear from the crevice, and nothing else happens.
What did you
You
Maybe-
saw
see?
that, right? It starts walking that direction.
Oh,
No, I
they're
didn't.
going.
Brandon, come back. Yeah, Lemon follows. You shouldn't just go straight after something you catch a glimpse of. That's dangerous.
It hasn't come after us yet, so hey. It's just gonna kind of keep but it's not trying to outrun. It's just at a very casual pace.
So, yeah, you get to the other side of the pass. Go ahead and make me an athletics or acrobatics check to scale the rocks to get behind the boulders.
Oh my goodness.
Athletics. Advantage.
Just see,
And
Virina has
roll.
not gotten up because she just assumes this is like a rabbit of some sort.
Hey, that's a
So
natty
she is
20 for a total
still-
of 27.
I got a 21 acrobatics.
Dang, y'all.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Fern
Gina.
is sitting with Irina still.
No,
You're curious,
sorry.
but
Yeah,
I
we're-
totally interrupted you.
No worries. I actually didn't have an end of the sentence, so.
Okay. So I
Yeah.
I got so excited with the natty 20
No,
that
you're
I was
valid.
rude.
No.
Sorry, I dropped out there for a second.
Oh no!
Oh
No, you're
no.
really quiet. Oh no.
Well, that's personal volume. I missed the exchange that just happened, and I am waiting for the internet to stabilize.
Oh no.
Internet, behave.
No, I was just saying that Virina has not stood up and moved anywhere because she is assuming that Brandon is distracted by some sort of rabbit or something.
Which,
Hmm.
let's be fair, it's happened.
Not just
There's
you.
been an animal. Brandon has tried to make a friend of it.
Sorry, everyone.
Oh,
New place, new
No
tech,
worries.
gremlins.
Oh no, totally.
How it is.
On RD5 the other day, major tech gremlins. The stream started and ended 5 different times before we had to call it quits and say,
Oh,
we're
dear.
rescheduling this.
Gosh,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
always a bummer.
Yeah.
I've had a bunch of those.
What is happening?
We had one. I had one where everybody kept dropping in and out until a specific person would drop out, and then all of a sudden everybody's connection would smooth out, and it's
Weird.
oh,
How do you troubleshoot that?
Yeah.
I don't know. it was like you can have either them or everybody else.
Yeah.
That's wild.
My computer lab in college, when I was learning to use Photoshop, was all Macs, which are supposed to be so reliable. Except this place, it would be a chain reaction. One would die.
Oh
I
no.
would go, oh no, my computer, and we'd all be scrambling to save because rapid fire. It would
You
just domino
knew.
effect. Every computer would crash.
Oh, what a nightmare.
Got real good at remembering to save on a regular basis, though.
I bet that teaches you really, really fast to save often.
Don't
Yet
know
somehow
what's
still
going
not often
on.
enough.
Yeah, I would just set up an autosave in that case. Like,
Anything we can do to help?
This was
JT?
so long ago. There
Like,
was
do you wanna
no.
talk it out,
Mm.
maybe?
Haven't the slightest what's going on is the issue. I just don't know. I'm gonna take us
That's
to be
fair.
right back real quick, just to give you a chance to
Yeah.
have
go
a
get
look.
some water, folks.
Yeah, go get a
Never be too
water.
hydrated.
Take a quick little break.